So Jersey City moving one step closer to reopening schools this week. Hundreds of teachers and school staff will be given priority for COVID vaccines.
Students may be able to return for in-person learning by April 21st. Jersey City Mayor Steven Fulop joining us this morning with more on the details of this plan. Good to see you again, Mr. Mayor. How you doing?
Hi, Mayor.
Good to see you.
So let's get right into this because I think a lot of people are waiting for this moment, right? Jersey City launching a very ambitious vaccination program for teachers and staff. So let's get into the numbers. How many vaccines available? Where is the big question? Can people go to receive them?
So we're doing about 3,000 vaccines a week right now, and it's gradually increasing. And we've shifted everything this week towards our Jersey City public school system so that there could be no excuse, no reason why we can't be able to open when the superintendent says so in mid-April. So all vaccines for teachers and support staff starting today.
All right, so does that mean teachers and school employees, they're the only Jersey City residents that are able to get vaccinated this week,
Yeah.
or are they just at the front of the line?
No, it's we're only doing teachers and support staff for the Jersey City public schools and then the charter schools, and that should probably exhaust pretty much our entire supply. If we have extras, we'll continue to do kind of the most vulnerable seniors with the J&J vaccine, but today we're doing the Moderna with public schools and support staff.
So are there then specific markers elsewhere that Jersey City must reach before officially reopening, like having the ventilation all fixed and ready to go and so on and so forth?
Well, you know, the public school system has been doing that, but you look at the conversation around the country, and a lot of major cities are facing challenges where teachers are saying they don't want to go back because they're not vaccinated. So, you know, what we tried to do in Jersey City is take that off as an excuse or a reason why people can't come back to school. So we're going to devote everything we have. Teachers are signing up. We're going to do it this week, and then we're going to move to the kind of the next stage of the conversation.
To be clear, though, like if a school staff member or a teacher does not have the vaccine or doesn't want it, can they still go back to work?
Well, I mean, that's a decision for the Jersey City Public Schools and the superintendent. We've taken this kind of a hardline approach with our municipal employees here. So we've gotten a lot of them vaccinated. They have the opportunity. If they choose not to, you know, we take a hard line on the HR front where we say that you have every option to come back and you're choosing not to.
Got it. Okay, so Jersey City also getting, what, nearly $50 million in COVID relief from the federal government. Any idea when you're expecting to receive that money, and where are you going to place it?
The city's getting $135 million. The Board of Education, as of the last support, was getting about $50 million, and that's going to go towards, you know, plugging revenue gaps, towards vaccination efforts, towards, you know, air purification. You know, if you think about the city's budget, we've spent, you know, $6 to $7 million on testing alone, not even on the vaccine front. So these are huge numbers, and that money from the federal government is going to be hugely helpful.
Yeah, you know, I was in Jersey City over the weekend in the Hamilton Park section, and some of the small business owners that I was talking to in particular said, we're happy to see, so happy that it's spring because it's bringing people back out, bringing people back into the restaurants. Some of those weren't able to survive, right? So what is it going to take now for those who did survive to get back up and running? Is some of that money going to them
Directly?
Yeah, so we're going to get some more clarity from the federal government, but there is a strong possibility that a large part of the dollars given to us will go towards rent relief for people, mortgage relief for homeowners, and then, you know, another kind of tranche of business relief like we've done earlier in the year. Yeah, we know they're struggling, and we need to keep them in business, and they need help.
You know, you mentioned ventilation just a moment ago. Is that just for the schools, or is that for small businesses as well?
Well, you know, we haven't even broached that topic with small businesses. You know, it's on the schools is the #1 priority right now. And I think the dollars that were given to us, the focus is around kind of getting the schools open.
So let me just be clear here on the schools reopening front. You're setting April as a date for all schools in Jersey City to reopen, or will there still be a blended model? How will this work if a parent says, well, I don't want to bring my kids back to school yet?
Well, so the public school system is giving parents an option, and once they choose that option, they're going to be pretty much stuck in that choice. But, you know, what we're trying to do on the city side, we have a bifurcated system where you have a school front that's elected and a city government that's elected. But we're trying to devote our resources to make sure that there's no reason those schools can't open. And what we can control is the vaccine front, and that's why we're putting all of our vaccines towards the schools for this week. And
lastly, because it's going to, you know, the question right now is some people's ears perked up when you said it's just for schools, member, staff, and teachers this week. The rest of your city saying, well, where the heck can I go? How do I get one?
Well, look, next week we're going to go back to vaccinating per the governor's guidelines, and we've been doing a good job on that front. We've set up a very robust municipal program, but I think that, getting those 30,000 plus students back in the classrooms is really, really paramount for mental health and physical health and kind of the city moving forward.
And do you quickly envision all students being back in the classroom this fall?
Yeah, I think it's a big priority for us, and that's where we're at. That's what we're trying to focus on.
Can you opt out, though, if parents are still a little nervous?
It's a decision for the Jersey public school system on how they're going to approach that. I don't make that decision, but we're just going to provide the tools to make sure that everybody can be back at school.
Mr. Mayor Steven Fulop, thanks for being here. By the way, it's been a while since we've seen you. So last time I talked to you, I was asking how your wife was feeling because she was pregnant. Now you have a 5-month-old and other children as well. How are you doing?
One other.
Yeah, how are you guys doing? Family of 4.
Well, I have 2 under 2 years old, so it's a lot going on in my house.
2 under 2. A lot of diapers.
A lot of sleepless nights, I'm sure, too. I'm sure you're tired.
It's getting better.
Thanks for what you're doing. Thanks for joining us.
Tell her we said hello.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Congratulations on the new baby.
Yes.
Thank you.